Hey guys, it's Jem here with your weekly collective message. As always, this is just a pure general message. So whoever needs it, I hope it reaches you. If it's not your message, don't worry. You can either book a personal reading with me or, try next week. It might be yours. Okay, so remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see what's kicking off for you guys this week and moving forward. All right, wow. We've got a lot of transformational energy coming through here today. So our first card we have is the Eight of Cups. So this is all about moving on, walking away. You've really been looking at what brings you emotional fulfillment, probably recognizing that what's been in your life or recently you're just kind of like, this isn't doing it for me anymore. It might be a relationship, a job, just even your own personal habits and thoughts. And the reason I say thoughts is because the next one is the Page of Swords. So, this is all sort of about the mental space. So I feel like a lot of you have kind of been looking at the way you've been thinking, the way you've been acting, the way you've been maybe responding to situations, and you're just really ready to consider new actions around it. This is all about thinking clearly, methodically, kind of looking at a new approach. Not so much movement yet, but you're definitely considering it. But yeah, lots of walking away motions at this time. So a lot of you have really, whoever the message resonates for, you're really in that space where you're like, I am so done. Like, I have had enough of this. Again, it could be something in the external, or it could just be your own thoughts, behaviors, habits that you're just like, this is just not the way I want to keep going. And good for you. Like, seriously, good for you. Like, the thing I love about this card is that, like, there's the sun here. You can see she's just kind of taking off towards that light. Like, you've recognized the light within you and you're like, yes, I just need to go towards that light now. I'm gonna just burn the bridges, burn the shit. Like, I'm done. Like, it's a real I'm done energy here, which is so powerful, because when we can clear out the old, we create space for new. And especially, like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, this is habits and behaviors. So you're really taking control of your light and just owning it, which is so powerful. And again, with this Page of Swords, this is kind of saying you've got new ideas coming through. You've got new approaches to the way you want to do things. You're seeing things a bit more clearly. There's not necessarily a major action plan just yet, but it could be in the works. If we're looking at things like changing your habits, like maybe you're thinking about, like joining a gym or changing up your diet if it's sort of for more your physical health and well-being. If you're moving away from people or your workspace, like maybe you're studying or considering, study for a new job. So again, there's a lot of sort of thought and processing going on, but again, it's for powerful, powerful reasons. And eventually that's going to take flight. And it's funny that I said take flight, because there's birds in this, and that's what jumped out at me when I said it. But you're really going to start to fly high. You might have felt like you're really stuck in the mud, but yeah, I just feel like a lot of things that are coming through for you, you're like, yep, that's it. That's where I have to go. That's what I need to do. I'm willing to do what it takes. Again, signing up to the classes or the courses or the things that you need to do to start that motion going. So good on you. This is going to really start the ball rolling to this new kind of pathway. We then have the Knight of Cups, which is again that taking action towards the fulfillment. But I'm also getting another message here. I feel like this is almost split into two messages. So what I'm feeling here is that there's going to be some movement based on this thought and this, like I said, study or whatever it is that you've kind of got processing. Then you're going to start to take the steps, because it's going to start moving you towards being more emotionally fulfilled, being more content with yourself, being more content with your journey, and starting to see the results come through. The double message I'm getting from this is I feel like there's some movement here towards fulfillment after a heartbreak, because we also have the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is kind of, I feel like for some of you, someone came through with like an offer or maybe even a full relationship. And, this is kind of potentially what you're walking away from as well. But, I do feel that there was some offer made, or there was some romantic gesture, or like I said, even a full-blown relationship it could have been. And this person kind of left you high and dry. Like they might have ghosted you, they might have broken up with you, they might have just like made all these lovely like romantic gestures and then just pulled back and said, I can't do this, I'm not ready. You know, I just feel like someone really kind of got done over a little bit here. And there's that disappointment, like, because I feel like, you know, that was something you really wanted. It was sort of a lot of promises. It was a lot of talk, maybe a bit of action, but at the end of the day, you know, it just kind of dropped in some way and you were left feeling really just, I wouldn't say like heartbroken. Like, yes, there's that, like that heartbreak energy, but I just feel like it's more disappointment than anything else. You know, you kind of almost like it was this, like something came in and it was like, oh my God, like I've been doing my work, I've been focusing on myself, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. This must be my person now, you know, because I've been open, I've been like just, you know, doing me, and it kind of still turned out a bit shitty. So you're just like, oh God, what's the point? But, you know, that's again, you're walking away from this energy. You are thinking more clearly. You are starting to see that, you know, you need to just keep going. And that this was just, again, one of those lessons. I feel like if this was related to a person, for some of you, they might come back or they might show up, but you know, just remember the way they treated you. Think about where you're actually going and what your focuses are at this point. Don't hang around, especially if they've been flaky in the first place. You don't want to keep reliving that energy. So be discerning. You know, if they are coming through, make sure they are coming through with strong actions, as opposed to just moving towards you with words. But for a lot of you, like I said, you're moving on from the crap. For some of you, that is a relationship with that final message there. But you're just focused. You're just so focused on yourself, getting yourself together in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Like I said, bettering yourself, healing, learning, changing things up. So like I said, maybe changing your environment, your studies, your workplace, your friendships, whatever. Remember, anything that leaves is just creating space for new. And again, if I'm just getting burning bridges as well here with this image. So, you know, if people have to go, they have to go. It doesn't make them right or wrong, good or bad. It just, sometimes chapters close. There is a major ascension process going on at the moment. So, you know, you might feel that you're just not connecting with things or people the way you used to. And again, that's okay. And that's where this kind of new apprentice learning, thinking, focusing energy is coming in, to help you sort of take flight moving forward, towards that fulfillment. So, you know, really stay focused on your path, focus towards that light. There is some energy here where you've been left disappointed, and that's okay. Keep working through that. But remember, if this person does try to sort of move back in, make sure they're showing fully up, and that you're willing to revisit it if it feels right for you. But don't just let people back in because you fear loneliness or any of that fear. You know, make sure they are meeting you on the level that you want them to be at, okay? The base of the deck is judgment. So again, this is all about sort of spiritual discernment. Make sure that you are doing everything that feels good and that is aligned and right for you and your journey. You know, this is sort of about no more people pleasing, no more putting yourself second best. This can feel very conflicting and very, what's the word, like a bit selfish. Some people feel guilty for doing this. But this is kind of saying like you are rising into that higher version of yourself. The old is falling away, whether that's physical and external stuff or even just your internal stuff. Let it go. Let it go. It's okay. You will experience the emotions around it, but it will pass. Okay, so I hope whoever needed that message received it. Please comment below, and share this if you think it can help someone. And like I said, if you want your own healing or reading done, please contact me and we can organize that for you. So have a great day, guys.